UTEP pregame show, where we're coming off a win. We're currently second in the Mountain West, hoping to upset Texas in some weird world that may happen.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. It's the UTEP Miners and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change through the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Guys?
All right, Holly. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So UTEP's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent on this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Handoff to the lone back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Miners are marching down the field. To the air, it's Petty. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The run inside. It's Jones. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Arch Manning. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Running inside, it's Osborne. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. When you're sitting inside the top 25 halfway through the season, the goal was clear. Win out. Hope you get
how'd you do against Texas?
He only has a dozen spots.
And it starts with winning out and taking care of business. And that starts today, right? Like, every single game has to matter. It has to count. You got to look at yourself and say, how do we continue to grow, get better? And then, Jesse, let the dominoes fall where they fall.
That's it. And this is a top 25 team right now that I think has really good leadership inside the locker room. And these guys are really dedicated. And
program builder right there. Oh, yeah, it's fucking good. Yeah. Oh, damn. That's sick.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can
need something crazy like that. I'm on
quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return, great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After that huge play right back, got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Timeout taken by the offense is their second.
I'll have to ask my buddy, maybe. I don't know, man. How old are you?
The Miners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, UTEP! Into the end zone for 6.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7.
No, I'm sorry. That's going to have to be a no for me. I appreciate you watching, though. But, nah. I got a 10-year-old of my own and a 14-year-old girl.
He'll start the return inside.
I wouldn't want an adult, like, actually interacting with you. I don't mind chatting on here and stuff like that. You listen, it's your choice. Parents, let you watch it, that's fine. But nah, that's cool, though. I appreciate you watching.
Early scores, they get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
His son in the league is 20, so I don't even think we let our own 13-year-old play. Oh, he's gone.
On that play, great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. With the catch, it's Wolf. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. A first down for the offense. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside, it's Jones. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Miners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Trying to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Finds a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Pulls it in, it's Ferguson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside, it's Jones. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard
got like ping pong back out. Oh, it should have been a touchdown.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Petty. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Gosh, I thought that sailed it. That was
over in the red zones. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You could tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Unloads quickly, and he's wrestled to the ground.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Takes the handoff. It's Osborne. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Manning on play action. Right on the money. What a cut. Now he's loose. Snags it and he's open. He is in. Touchdown, Longhorn. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Petty. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
The Miners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a 1st.
And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And his offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, third down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple possessions. This would be huge right before the half.
Looking for a man. It's Petty. He wants it all. Touchdown, Miners. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Manning with a play fake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Makes the grab. All by himself down the middle. He's at the... to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Petty. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff to the single back. Powers through the defender. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Stepping to the right. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Makes the catch. It's Wolf. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Looking to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, checking in with Coach Sarkisian at the half, he is very pleased with how his quarterback is performing. As you guys know, he has become really firmly entrenched in this Heisman conversation, getting to be a little bit later in the season. But his performance has got to match that hype. And in the first half, so far so good. Very pleased with what they're seeing, and Coach said he wants to keep that going here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They go play action with Manning. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Petty. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Petty. Got a man, it's Wolf. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for space, it's Wall. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Got a little space. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Miners will have it 1st and 10. The give to the single back. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe some room here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll give it on the counter. Oh, what a move. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
There's some room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Hart's going to spin it again. Under fire. Swings it out to the flat. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And that is
Of course that shit went out of bounds.
Such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. He wants to change this route. Back to throw. It's Petty. Makes the catch. It's Wolf. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Wall. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Wants to throw. It's Tracy. Dumps it off in the flats. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hope to push this edge out to a field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Texas offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. The run inside. It's Osborne. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle is in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Texas! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the single running back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Petty. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. No, he got loose. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. So the offense will have a fresh set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer call. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Gonna run it. It's Wall. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Motion from the wide receivers. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll run the counter. Sweet cut there. And they'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Run in the red zone, it's Osborne. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Osborne. Finding some room. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Here's Arch to throw. Got it! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz. You may have to sell out. You might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession and give yourself a chance to win.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win.